Hello friends, it is Thursday. Yeah, I took a couple of days of filming, updating anything, but I do have updates. I have been reading, so at least that's that. Let's start out by talking about the categorical romance, because this week I am participating in both categorically romance as well as Translateathon. For the Categorically Romance Readathon, I'm currently reading His to Protect by Cheryl C. Cooper, or Sharon C. Cooper, I've forgotten. And I did manage to read something of that yesterday, on Wednesday. I don't know if I don't remember if I read something Tuesday. I think I did. I can't remember my days right now, so apologies. But I don't think I read very much. Yesterday I managed to get to 59% of the book. I'm about to start chapter 16, so I definitely will be finishing this. I hope to finish one more book as well for the categorical romance before this week is over, or this is over. It stops. It has the last day. And today I started on my first Translateathon book, so that's also one of the reasons why I didn't update before, because I didn't want to do an update and not have read anything from the Translateathon. I haven't picked up any physical books yet, but I did listen to Astrofysik for travle mennesker, or Astrophysics for people in a hurry. I believe that's the correct title. I think I said something different in my TBR, but I had forgotten that it was a little bit different in the translation to the Danish title. So yeah, I have about 30 minutes left of that audio. It's quite short, so it is for people in a hurry. And it's definitely very interesting. I've always found this whole topic and everything interesting. I just sometimes have a difficult time comprehending everything. And I'm enjoying the narration, I'm enjoying the book. But I think if I was going to like some sort of exam or something, I don't think I could recollect super much from it in terms of like numbers and stuff, because that doesn't really stick. I think if I had read the physical pages and I could sort of highlight and sort of that, it would probably stick longer, or at least I could flip to stuff. But yeah, I do find it very interesting. So at least it's a successful reading. But I listened to an hour, 2 hours, I think, today of that. I have also finished another book. I don't think I've talked about it. Yeah, I listened to an hour and 52 minutes today at work. But I've also finished Roomies by Christina Lauren. I started this, I think I started on Friday. I forgot to talk about it in my latest vlog. Or maybe, I'm unsure if I didn't start it until Monday. But at least, I think I might have started it Friday when I had to go home. But didn't really get into it until Monday. And I finished it today on my way to work. And it was definitely different than I expected. I don't know what I expected. I didn't know what it was about at all. So I was a little bit surprised about the subject. I don't know why I thought it was going to be something different, that they were somehow ended up becoming roomies because of a different situation, but this was sort of a fake marriage trope. So if you're into that, I think you'll like this. It was very funny, it was very interesting, and I enjoyed it. I haven't decided on my rating yet, but I believe it's at least a 4 stars, so I'm really happy I read it. And the audio was good, and I'm definitely intrigued to listen to more by Christina Lauren. I think I've only read 2 books. I know that I've heard people not liking the most recent ones as much as the previous books, but I will be checking out more from the authors. It's an author team, so I will be checking more from them in the future, and hopefully keep enjoying them. So yeah, it was nice. And yeah, so I'm happy I'm at least working on a book for each readathon right now, and I'm hoping this weekend to read my library book, the Danish translated from German. Apoteket, the second book in that series. I hope to read that on the weekend because it's fairly short and is easy read. And I am going on Saturday. I am going to visit my brother in Aarhus, so I figured maybe for the drive I would be able to read quite a bit from it. So that's what I'm hoping. Maybe spend the majority of Sunday reading the vampire book, the Nocturne, because that's the one I'm most excited about from the last remaining books I had on my TBR. So those are my plans. I'm hoping to read something from His to Protect tonight before I fall asleep, so we'll see how far I get, and maybe tomorrow morning I will be able to read some of it, because we have a sort of meeting here in the city, and so I will have more time to get ready, and the meeting is not until like 8, so I will spend the morning trying to read something. I will try and see if I can't read for like an hour or something. That might be enough for me to finish it tomorrow. So yeah, hoping for that, but yeah, this was my update. See you later. Bye. Hello, it's now Saturday and I am more or less on my way out. I'm visiting my brother in Aarhus today, so I have a bit of a drive. It is 11:20. We are leaving from my parents' place at 12, but I don't know what I'm doing. My sister had to she wanted to wash her car, but then there was such a long queue, so she could see that she wasn't able to, and she didn't want to drive home again. So yeah, so we're just gonna go there a little bit earlier, and she's picking me up because I have to pick up my own car in the city. I just park my car down there to get my bicycle down home again, because I took the bicycle yesterday when we were going out with my company, but then when I had to go home, one of my colleagues offered to drive me home instead, and I had to take the bicycle, and so I accepted that. Also because I had a bit of a walk to my bicycle, so I ended up being taking a ride, and so I had to pick it up today. And so I just drove down to park my car around the area that I parked my bicycle, and then cycled home. And then my sister called me and told me that she was on her way out here, so now I'm gonna go with her and then pick up my own car and leaving for my parents. So yeah, I have been reading today. I'm kind of close to finishing up my book. I am, I think, 85%, so I have really little left. I think I'm gonna try and see if I can finish that. And then I've brought along my middle grade translated book, so I hope to read a bunch of that. But I'll try and film something today. The weather is super nice. It's really, really hot outside, so I'm just wearing a dress. So hopefully that will be okay. It's gonna be like 28 degrees in Aarhus today, so kind of a heat wave. Yeah, but this was it. I will talk to you later. Good evening, friends. It is a Saturday evening, 11:30 p.m. I just went into bed. I am super duper tired. It's been such a long day. I had a lot of fun. I didn't film anything because I forgot to bring my camera along on the trip. So yeah, but we had a really good day. We ate really great food. We ended up eating dinner at a Italian restaurant in Aarhus, which is called Grappa, I think. It was a lot fancier than I expected. We ended up getting a 3-course meal. It was great, and I was really happy with my choices. And it was actually, considering what you got for it, it was a really good deal. So that was exciting. But let's talk a little bit about reading and what I've been reading today. I finished His to Protect. I did say that I wanted to finish that when I was driving. I think it took me like 10 minutes after driving, starting the drive, that I finished that. And then I started on Apoteket, this scent smells apothecary thing. I don't know exactly what it's about yet. I am only 45 pages in, but There's definitely something going on already. So that's what I've been reading today. It hasn't been very much. And now I'm gonna go to bed. I am so tired, so I need sleep. But tomorrow morning I am hoping to start on my last and final Categorically Romance. I hope I can start and finish that tomorrow. That would be great, but we'll see. It depends on how easy it flows, but I'm definitely going to try and put a lot of focus on Categorically Romance tomorrow so I can finish that. And then I have to do some stuff here at home. I need to do so many things, and yeah. This is my update for now. I will talk to you soon. Hello friends, I just wanted to do a final update for this vlog. It's probably not going to be as long as last time's vlog because I feel like I haven't done very many updates, but I just wanted to check in with my final update that concerned the Categorical Romance now, and then move on to Translateathon, and only Translateathon. Except that I still have a couple of pages left of the last Category Romance. I am, I think, about 70% into Lord of the Vampires by Gina Showalter. I decided to start it on Sunday because I felt like it was one I could read relatively quickly, and I have been reading quickly. I haven't been reading extremely much. I mean, I think I read 160 pages on Sunday, yesterday, and today I just read, I think I must have read like maybe 50 pages. So I don't know how much I have left exactly. I haven't been doing my calculations, so it's fine. But I just wanted to let you know that I haven't finished another book yet, but I did try to make an effort, and I was hoping that I could finish it today, but I didn't. But it was also because I was watching something in a football match while I was watching, but then Denmark had to play Russia and had to win to go through to the last 16 games, which was a bit of a tricky one because first of all we obviously had to win because we had lost the 2 prior matches. I mean, I didn't think we were gonna win against Belgium, but we made a really good effort, and I think if we had managed to actually make some goals in that match, that we are the team from the Euro that has come to the most chances, but we haven't really been effective. So it ended up with us losing 2-1 to Belgium after an euphoria of the first half. So we felt like we were really it was not fair that we hadn't gotten any points at this point, but also knew that if we won and Belgium won, that we would be going through to the last 16 as number 2 in the group. And so it took a little time before things started going, but we ended up winning 4-1 against Russia, which was exciting, and thank you to Belgium for winning 2-0. That was needed as well, otherwise we would have been third, and third with 3 points is definitely not a very good position to be in, because only the 4 best thirds go through to the last 16. So yeah, I'm happy to say that we did end up going through, and we have to play in Amsterdam against Wales in the last 16 match. I don't know, I didn't hear when that was, but I'll figure it out, I guess. So I'm really happy, and I am not at all tired, and it's like midnight in like no time. So it's Monday, so I have to get up tomorrow early. Yeah, but I'm happy with to end. I want to know this positive note also because the boys have been through so much, and it have been unfair with everything that happened that they didn't get through to onwards. Also because they were on the home turf and everything, it would be going to be so sad if they hadn't won today. So happy to say that they did that. I didn't doubt that they would, but the first half looked a little bit difficult, especially because Russia seemed to be, I mean, Russia was fine with the draw, and they were like packing the bus, if you will, and so it made it for pretty difficult getting through to any chances. And yeah, but everything worked out perfectly, and now we are onwards, and it's not the end, and we are all happy. In terms of Translateathon stuff, I haven't finished anything yet since wait, did I tell you that I finished Astrophysics for People in a Hurry, the Danish edition? I did finish that on Friday, and I think I gave it 4 stars. I don't think I talked about it, but what I think about it is that it is definitely was very interesting all the way through. I find this very fascinating, but I also know that parts of it I would forget again because it's difficult to remember everything. But it is a good introduction to the everything, and so it was good in that way, and that's why I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it would be a good place to start if you're wondering about it and not really knowing much about it. And today I started on Let the Right Ones In, which is a Swedish horror book. I forgot the author's name, and it's an audio in Danish that is narrated by Torben Sekov, who I've listened to a couple of times before. He has narrated some of the Frederick Backman novels. He has also narrated The Grimm Fairy Tales by Kenneth Anderson, and he usually does an okay job, so I hope that it will be enjoyable. It's pretty long. I didn't know it was so long. It's 17 hours long, so in normal speed, so we'll see when I finish it. I only listened to today when I was driving, so it was only like 40 minutes or something like that. So I'm not very far into it, but I did start it, and tomorrow I hope to get through more. Today was such a weird day at work. It was a lot of small things like I did for different customers. Like, it was one of those days when I was finished today, I felt like, what I've been doing all day. I knew that I've been productive, I've gone through a lot of things, but because you didn't really go work just on one for a longer period of time, it felt like I hadn't really been working on anything. I mean, I felt like I hadn't really been very effective, but yeah, I don't know. It turned out alright at the end, so it was fine. So those are the things that I've been working on over the past days. This was my final update for this. I didn't expect it to be this long, but yeah, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoyed participating in the category romance if you did. If not, then I'm hoping if you're participating in the Translateathon, good luck with ongoing Translateathon days. I did manage to catch on the live sprints because it was on Saturday when I was visiting my brother. I don't know at this point if I'm able to join the live sprints next weekend, but I'm hoping I will, so we'll see. The thing is, it's at 6 p.m. I think, my time zone, so we'll see if it fits in. If it does, I will definitely give it a try, because it is very motivating. Yeah, but this was everything. Talk to you later.